Now, England, Germany, Wembley, sellout. Nothing too surprising about that, perhaps. And now it applies to the England women's football team as much as to the men's.
Yes, this Sunday they're going to be playing the European champions in front of a crowd 55,000 strong. Our sports correspondent Ian Payne reports on the boom in women's football and other sports too.
How many of these faces can you recognise? They're members of the England women's football team, and they're about to become a lot more famous. As this silent footage shows, women's football has come a long way. In the early part of the last century, women weren't even trusted to kick off. And they had a different use for the physio's magic sponge. Nowadays, the colour's better, and so's the football, as England's players performed at the FA's training base today, St George's Park, for Sunday's sellout.
It shows there's a great interest in women's football, not just from girls, but from men and women of all ages, and we want to try and make sure that we put on a good performance against a really difficult Germany side, and we're looking forward to it.
The match has huge implications for the women's game, and so at an amateur league fixture in Hackney in East London, the news was greeted with sheer joy.
I think it's fantastic that they've finally got a game at Wembley. I just can't believe it's taken so long for England's women to play there. I think the fact that they've sold so many tickets, more than the last men's friendly, that's a brilliant sign that people are getting behind the national team.
They've sold 55,000 tickets. It could have been more, but for local railway upgrading on Sunday near Wembley. And among the crowd will be one of the sport's biggest promoters.
It's going to be fantastic on Sunday. I'm going, really looking forward to it. It's going to be a great match against one of our greatest rivals, historic. But more than that as well, we've got record ticket sales, which just goes to show that women's sport really does have the power to draw big audiences and excite.
Make no mistake, Sunday is an historic day for women's sport in this country. Maybe it's another step towards one day these women footballers being as famous as some of the men. Ian Payne, ITV News at St George's Park.